Hi Gemini, welcome to Told As Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. If you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Gemini in your chart. If you're a Gemini born June 17th through the 20th, make sure you check out my Gemini Cancer cusp readings. You could find something there for you. If it resonates, make sure you like and share it with a friend. Check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. You can find a message there that means and resonates more for you more than this one, Gemini. Thank you so much for your gifts and donations at my Cashapp and Venmo. I am continuing to build up Told As Love, so your support and thanks is greatly appreciated, and I am very thankful for the Gemini gang that I've found here on YouTube. So Gemini, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Find me on TikTok. I've been pretty active on there. I crack myself up like I think a lot of Geminis do, or air signs in general. I do have a pre-message for you. As I was shuffling, I kept seeing the star card, which is Aquarius energy. So you could have Aquarius in your chart or be dealing with an Aquarius. But I kept thinking, like, Gemini, I think you've gotten this reading more than once before though. I wrote down star, and I even wrote stars, drew stars around it. Maybe people have stars in their eyes looking at you, or you have stars in your eyes looking at someone, but I got a good looking and or beautiful when natural. A star, you are you. You don't hide. A star can't hide. Even if you can't see it because of the brightness of the sun, it's still out there. They're still there. Maybe you feel like you're being outshined, or you've been outshined by someone else. I don't know. I put you try. I don't even know what that relates to anything, but it was like you try at stuff. Like you're not scared to give it a go. And I feel like there are people who kind of like hate on that, or it's due to envy and lack within themselves, but there are people who want you to pour into them. They want your attention. You may be hearing from people just within the past couple of days. I'm realizing too, it's like a return to school time, so people literally are hearing from people that they haven't spoken to in weeks or whatnot. But this is, you could be hearing from people kind of like all of a sudden you feel like you have this influx of people who are reaching out to you and saying hi. It's like they want your attention. At the end of it though, it's the people who are kind of like really looking for your attention that are popping up out of nowhere. And the people who are hating on you, or maybe being vindictive, or you just think condescending, it's all because you are a bright star, and these are unhealed people almost kind of expecting it out of you. You may be someone who counsels, Gemini, or you may be someone who is in a nurturing role, so people like expect this from you. And it's kind of like, nah, that's not how it works. Let me know if it resonates, Gemini. And don't give away any of your sparkling star energy to anyone that you don't want to give it away to. I already know what this card is because I could see the back of it. It's I, they, oh, okay, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be he, she, they, the streets can have you, but it's they, I, you, know better. This goes to like someone who you've heard from. It's like they know better than to reach out to you, or maybe you know better than to reach out to them or talk to them. HBO's Insecure, Condola's predicament, being with someone who is in love with another. In love. All right, so I'm already only these 3 cards. If you don't know Insecure, like I suggested, it's a really good show. But Issa's the love of Issa's life essentially gets another woman pregnant while they are split. And he finds out that Condola's pregnant while he and Issa, Lawrence and Issa, are trying to work it out. And Issa and Lawrence split so he can go be with Condola. And then I think that's like the end of one season. And then the next season, I think it might have been the last season, picks up with Issa's a businesswoman doing her thing. And Lawrence is with Condola, but they're lacking. Condola knows it too in the show. She knows Lawrence just isn't in love with her. I feel like she gives it, she doesn't force it, but she gives it a go. She gives it her best, though she doesn't force anything. And I think that show really shows the power of not needing, quote unquote, a man, not needing a partner if you know that they're not with you or this isn't the best situation. What's best for the children, what was best for them in that situation was co-parenting. And that's what they did. Think outside the box. I'm getting a heavy feeling of like, there you have a very different type of co-parenting, or even like having a child with someone, and like the person you're having a child with or who you had a child with, it's just a different dynamic. If this ends up being Modern Family, no, dominant. Eternal Bachelor is below that. Mentally unstable, ill is right here. You have, or I have actual quotes that I even wrote actual quote. Gemini, this is either you or who you're dealing with, but you two are like opposites, but the same at the same time. So this was a quote that was actually said to me by a Gemini man. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini male or female. When we were breaking up, and I was like, so we're done? And he said to me, you have your own life to live, but I wouldn't say the final nail is in the coffin. And I realized what he meant, and I kind of verified it from male friends. I was like, is he saying that he would still, and they were like, yeah, he's saying he would still bang and a bang. I get this feeling of someone keeping people at arm's length. Yeah, there's someone here who's very guarded. Someone who keeps themselves in a box. They're guarded. I feel like there's someone who has a whole life. They could have kids or they could be caring for someone, like a caretaker, someone who cares for children maybe, is living a whole life, but a life that they have kind of guarded for themselves. But I think they're thinking about someone, or like, I almost want to say like maybe this is someone that they shouldn't be thinking about, or like they feel like they shouldn't be thinking about this person. I also get there's someone here who acknowledges that they have shit that they need to work on, and that they are working on it. This is someone who may be going back and like, who was raised by a single mom or something, or like has some childhood wounds that they're addressing, or I feel like someone has this wall up. I just keep wanting to say wall because I'm literally picturing a cube or a box, and like they're keeping themselves in this world, and someone comes in like a wrecking ball, because I'm hearing Miley Cyrus wrecking ball and I'm imagining it. Someone comes in and like totally wrecks through that box, and I feel like this is someone who's like in love, realizing that they love someone, or are feeling feelings for someone that they've been trying to downplay while they lived their life. Two of Wands. There might be a distance between you and this person, Gemini. Think outside the box. I'm also thinking, what if you only talk to this person through like a computer, through a box? You only ever see this person either on the computer or on your phone. I still really get a feeling of like trying to live a life where you're not acknowledging feelings, or where you are in love, or where you're in love. I also just wanted to say there could be two people here that someone genuinely feels they are in love with, because in love is in two different colors, and they are thinking outside the box about what's best for the child or children. I stay having a connection with their mother, even though I really want to be with this person over here as well, because someone feels two types of love, and it goes with the two of Wands, and now the Hierophant is here. That's Taurus energy, but that's like the marriage, the commitment, the relationship. I think someone also is like, you or they are thinking about each other, and it's like, I'm almost getting a like shit, because they feel something. It's like a shit. I keep thinking about Gemini, or someone may have told you they miss you, or someone does miss you. I think someone is missing the companionship and the connection. Leo is here. He could be dealing with a Leo. I also want to say this distance between you and another person could be figurative. Like maybe this is someone who normally is in your world, and they are like, you're not in each other's worlds right now. Like maybe you aren't speaking. King of Swords reverse, which would speak to not speaking. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, mostly Aquarius, which would go with my, Jesus, what the fuck is going on, Gemini? which would go with my star energy. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I fucking get it. Oh, I see. You or they, however this resonates, I'm just gonna word it the way that I know that I'm identifying with it and understanding it. There's someone here who doesn't want to or isn't willing to admit how much they actually like and care for and would want to be with the other person, to the point of like, I would like have a family with you. I'm even getting it could be even just a friendship, but still would be like having like a Condola Lawrence relationship. If there were some sort of pregnancy, if someone were to get pregnant, it's like this wouldn't be terrible. This would be outside the box, but they would love it and they'd be in love with the idea. I don't think they tell you this, or you don't tell them. Someone, like the 2 of Wands is here, but with the 4 of Wands at the end, they are not telling you how much they think that you are like a partner or an equal to them. Like the four posts together could hold up a tent, a house. Like you have 2 posts right there, and I have the other 2, and together our mighty powers combined. If we combined them. But King of Swords reversed, they're not telling you this. Or you're not telling them this. I think someone really enjoys, either male or female, someone really enjoys the dominance in the other person. There are 2 cards here of not speaking, and to me it's like, it's almost like you do talk to this person, but this person thinks that you are a player, or you think they are a player. They may have communicated that they are a player. You may have said, I'm a player. They don't think there's any point in giving an offer because it's only gonna end up with them getting hurt. They think that however resonates, whoever is the single person who has their shit together, more so maybe than the other, the person who, it's like they're viewed as like having so much and you have so much to offer, and like what do I have to give you that you want? You know what I mean? That I could give you. You know what? They don't think they could offer you anything, or I feel like they think, or you think, if you even were to offer something, this is a player. This is a person who doesn't want to be committed. Or that is the perception that is happening here, because the Hierophant is here and the 4 of Wands. She is offering to hold up the 2 sides. She's offering to give the world to someone. It could be like offering her hand, like offering commitment, offering this is the pre-Empress energy. This is the person who, I feel like the other person is like, why would they want anything to do with me? Like, I don't have as much to offer as they do, or why would they even feel like, how could they feel how I feel? But I think there is something here. The Tower reversed. There could be someone who's like going through a divorce, or going through a split, or going through some sort of moment in life where they are down and out. They may have lost money. They may not have money. This is Virgo energy right here. But this is also, I think, someone this is the person who doesn't think they have as much to offer, or doesn't have anything to offer. This other person who seems to, they could work from home, but she is self-sufficient. She's making her money, she's making her food, or she's doing her laundry, she's taking out her trash. So my thing is, when you have someone who's that self-sufficient, male or female, because I know plenty men, single fathers out there, who they cook the meals, they make the lunches, they bathe the babies, they do the laundry, they kiss their kids get up and do it all again tomorrow. Get the kids to school. Same as you would see stereotypical mom. So when someone like that wants to fit you in their life, or says like, it's not about what you have to offer, it's you, I think there's something more to that. Because it's almost like they know that all you have to offer is like the clothes on your back. You're no King of Pentacles, because that King of Pentacles was reversed. Someone is only at Knight of Pentacles offer. This is someone who has gone through shit. I feel like if this is someone going through a divorce, or has gone through a divorce, or is going through a separation, I feel like they're like just going through it. They could still be married, but it's just an unhappy home, an unhappy situation. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yo, that is speaking so much. There's a lot of Taurus energy, but this is speaking so much of someone split here and is like ready to go over there, or like is finally available to give an offer. Finally available to give an offer because they finally split. They are finally single. Oh. I feel like someone, yo, and I'm looking at the Four of Wands right here. Four of Wands reverse. Why do I feel like someone like legit like left a relationship, or is leaving a relationship for another? It may not be to actually start dating this person, but there is someone in mind. Like that Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, with a Knight over here. Whoever it went, the male or female, it's like they're at Knight level. This is just like a let's go out for drinks and something to eat. This is not like stability. This is just, I'm showing my interest in expressing that I'm hearing like had strong feelings of wondering what it would be like to be with you. Someone has wanted a beginning, or wants a beginning, or would do this. It's a Leo, or someone with Leo. I feel like that's also the effect this pre-Empress has on another. This is my person who's guarded in the box, who's taking a peek at her. She's self-sufficient, living on her own. She's got her shit. She doesn't need anything from you but love and bang, because she's got her own stuff. So male or female, if this is the person who it's like, I don't need anything from you, I just want you, I feel like that's something to be said. I feel like someone has a calming effect on the other person's like inner beasts. Someone has been waiting like patiently, loyal, or is loyal to hoping for a beginning somewhere. Oh my God, it's the Strength reverse. I'm looking at the same card. Empress. Knight of Pentacles. I get a very like open relationship vibe here. I get a very like doing who you want with who you want, and then going, or still seeing each other, still staying in each other's lives. I feel like I'm looking at two people separating or doing their own things, but they know what the other person is doing and who they're with. Death reverse. That's like a breakup, but not really broken up. Or we're not together, but there's every signs that you're together or something's going on. Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Two of Swords. These are now speaking again of like cutting someone off and then giving love elsewhere, talking to someone else. There's a couple cards here of like Eight of Cups, walking away, like, and Three of Wands reversed. This could be someone like that's been a split or separation from. It could be like a friendship, but like you each went on and have lived your own lives. I don't think there's any communication between between these people, or if it is, it's very face value. The Moon, Ace of Swords reverse. I think it's like a secret. People don't know. If there is like a parent, if there are parents that aren't speaking, people don't know that you're not speaking. If this is an ex-friend, a family member, it was like kept a secret that you aren't speaking and are on bad terms with each other. I also get a feeling of like only hearing from someone, however this goes, only hearing from a person at night. I keep getting like, you either have to drive a distance to go see this person, Gemini, or someone is really into like cars or NASCAR or like racing cars. Something about cars. But like this is this is, I think, someone who, this is the person who's like not wanting to admit or talk about, I think she's looking at that and going, shit, I don't want him to leave. Shit. Oh, as soon as she's gone, I'm like, fuck. This could be like if you are hooking up with an ex, but you each aren't admitting that you actually miss each other or would like to be in each other's lives. King of Cups with the Four of Swords reverse. Six of... So shit. There's like a fucking game and a half here. I feel like someone here is trying to be like, nah, I'm all set. I'm leaving you in the past. Like, the girl that used to put up with your shit is like, I'm all done. Knowing damn well that they care, or this guy knows damn well as all he has to say is a few sweet things, and she'll come back. Like, I feel like there's someone trying to act like, oh, this is just like, yeah, I'm just giving to many, when really they're like, no. I think they're lying. Someone's almost lying about how much they like you, or you're lying about how much. I feel like the thought of this person dating someone else either annoys you, or if it's they know you date other people, it fucking annoys them. I'm thinking about Lawrence and Issa again. Like, he could have been with Condola, having a whole ass baby, and being freaking annoyed that Issa had a boyfriend in Nathan. But like, he's not supposed to be annoyed, but it's because outside the box, he's actually in love with her, and he doesn't want to either admit that, or it's almost like, I'm thinking of the Scorpio reading where it was like you're realizing like that is what love is. This is why I feel this way. I don't want them with someone else because of how I feel about them. Now, don't go out there saying like, bitch, that's jealousy. No, I'm talking about like realizing and like realizing it, maybe for whatever reason, for self-sabotaging and protection reasons, not wanting to acknowledge it, but realizing that how that person makes you feel when you are together. This person really could have no money. This person could have nothing to their name, and you've treated them with dignity and respect, and you still make them, or they still make you feel great, and you're the one who has no money. It's an unequalness because they don't have as much to offer, or you don't have as much to offer to them as you think you would want to, or you think you should. But there's something here too, when it's someone who's that self-sufficient, who has their own shit, who takes care of the bills, who takes care of the kids, who takes care of the home, when they want you, it's not about what you have to offer, it's about you. And that's where I would argue that's where some healthy love and connections can be made, because you know they don't need anything financially from you. You know they can do it whether with or without you. Maybe this is someone who likes to be a dominant person. They have some sort of like thing of needing to be the one with more, or the stronger one. And I feel like this dynamic is a different dynamic for them or for you, or how it like flips things. I feel like this is love that gives someone a taste of their own medicine. Whether or not they tell you, there's something here about like look at actions. I came in like a wrecking ball. It was obviously an emotional thing she did. She broke down his walls, but literally she broke down walls. In that video, you need to look at how someone is breaking down your walls, or they need to recognize how you have broken down their walls. And that is part of the recognizing what love is, and maybe realizing what they thought love isn't. Wow. Queen of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini energy reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Knight of Wands, and then 5, 6, 7. All right, if this is someone you're currently talking to and like casually seeing, or like they need to get in their head that they have more to offer than just what they are currently offering, because this person really feels like they have nothing to give but like grief. Someone feels like all they have to bring into a person's life is their like mental health issues, which is a terrible thing to think, because that is not the truth about anyone. There's also someone here who unfortunately thinks really like all they have to offer is sex. Maybe this is the person who thinks they don't have as much to offer, so what they have to offer is purely just sexual. I think someone here needs to get through their head, or is working on acknowledging, thinking outside the box, and realizing that there is something here. This is really connected with that Scorpio reading I'm thinking of, because I want to say again, realizing what love is. Yeah. Physical love making, you could make love, like we're not talking about a fuck sesh, we're talking about love making. You know what I'm talking about? Like there's like bang and a bang, and then there's like, oh my god, it was like, oh, love making. Someone like realizing that like if that's Oh, where do I go with this? It's like realizing and accepting, like, that there's more to this. This is part of, like, looking at the actions of the person. Thinking, this is someone who's, like, thinking about how they're feeling when you all are banging and a banging, but it ends up turning into, like, love making, because that's just where the connection you guys are at. I feel like this is someone who's having to, like, realize that's not the type of, like, sexy time you have if you don't feel like this, or there isn't a connection like this, or like I feel like someone is trying to say, like, this is just hooking up. Like, this is just hooking up, when it's like, but it's not. You want me there for more than just hooking up. They know, or you know, or you're fighting to not know by keeping yourself in a little box. But it is something like, this is like, I feel like that Queen of Swords is heavily trying to convince herself that the booty call she had last night was just a booty call, and not, like, fireworks and passionate and intimate and, like, the shit she'd been dreaming of and wanting in life. For whatever reason, like, she's going straight to, it was just hooking up, when there's a thing here. These two people have a connection. Doesn't have to be a feminine who's doing this. This could be the masculine who's saying, like, well, it's just booty. And it's like, but when we're talking intimately and we're vibing on a whole nother level, and then once two people realize this is a special connection, then it really does become more, really, an acknowledged more than just sex. And I feel like, and that's when you stop talking about it and to other people, because you don't even have to. It's just between you and this person. I'm telling you, someone brings, like, a strength. Someone is normally either a mean-ass bitch or a hard-ass asshole, and then this person comes along and is able to be like, calm yourself. Like, check this person, and in turn, it's like, that's that type of, like, I don't want to say leashing, or I think it's a dominance. That's the type of dominance that, I say leashing, and look, I see that. It's like something that someone likes. I'm thinking of a TikTok of this guy, I don't know what his username is now. It's the boy from South Shore, something like that, on TikTok. He's funny as shit, but he had a TikTok the other day, and it was stitching, where it was the, let me tell you why men don't want an alpha woman. And his stitch was like, whoa, let me tell you why I do. I want a woman to tell me what to do. I want a woman to slap my ass if I've done this wrong. I want her to tell me to blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a dominant man. That is a strong ass man right there. That's someone who knows he can be, I'm just speaking, I'm using it as an example. Someone who knows they can be a strong ass person, and then they like an equally strong ass person who can come bear hug them. She's whispering, is calm the fuck down. You need to calm the fuck down. It's like, okay. Oh gosh, Gemini, please let me know if it resonates. This is a really cute reading. I feel like the advice that I feel needs to be said here, and was thinking this when I was holding up these cards, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, is please, you need to let this person come to that conclusion on their own. I'm not telling you to go anywhere, sleep with anyone, give your energy to in any way, shape, or form to anyone or anything that you don't want to. But if you want to be here, you need to let this person come to their own conclusion, because you shouldn't be having to tell anybody what you bring to the table. You need to let them like realize it and watch your actions. You don't need to tell them, I'm coming in like a wrecking ball. You just need to be the wrecking ball and let them watch it happen. Because not everybody wants a wrecking ball in their life. And that's okay. But there are people out there who are going to be like, the woman on a wrecking ball? I want that. That's amazing. I want a woman who's going to tell me what to do. I want a woman who's going to come in like a wrecking ball, or a person to come in like a wrecking ball with their love and intimacy and like make me look at myself differently. If this is where you're at right now with this person, you need to let them come to their conclusions on their own. Don't stop being you and doing what you're doing if this is what you want. But at the same time, if it is what you want, don't do anything extra. There ain't no convincing anybody of anybody's worth in Told Us Love Tarot. If they don't recognize it, that's their loss.